Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Damien. How are you?
Good. Here we go. Richard, there's a rat in the kitchen, UB40. What am I going to do? Tell us, you are an advanced technical field consultant with Rentokil. I presume people talk about that song all the time when they're talking to you, do they?
We do. I'd rather they were talking about that song than a lot of things they talk to me about, but yeah, they certainly do.
Rentokil is reporting a 94% rise in rodent call-outs this year alone. Seriously, is it that bad? It is?
Yeah, the statistics are showing that the calls are up a ridiculously high amount. Yeah, 97, we've almost basically doubled the call-outs that we had last year at this time for rodents. It's, really, really phenomenal at the moment, and it's all due to weather. We've been having so many mild winters and so many sort of good productive summers for food production, for cereals, for fruits and that sort of thing, that the ambient population has just risen.
It's too early to say in terms of a consistent temperature rise during the winter and mild winters, and you do get times when you have 3 or 4 mild winters in a row, and then you'll have a really a cold one. But is this global warming? Is this climate change sort of having an obvious effect?
That's what my personal opinion would be. It's that we're seeing so many more things, and you're reading about so many more things, especially Europe-wide, not just on our country and not just in Ireland. But when you look at the climate's getting milder. Our temperatures are rising on average by about 1.5 degrees, 2 degrees over sort of the time period. So it's getting warmer, and we're getting a lot more invasive creatures that can now adapt, especially insect-wise, and there's all sorts of different things that we're to be on the lookout for now. But it's definitely a climate sort of thing, and the milder the climate and the better the food production, then you're going to be able to carry a bigger population of these animals.
Yeah, I detest rats. They're my pet hate. 4 and 5 jobs for ye are with rats, but there's also some for mice as well. Can rats and mice live together?
So there's this sort of old wives' tale that you'll never get the two of them in the same area. You will, but the mice will keep away from the rats. You might get the mice at higher level because the rats will kill them, because they look at them as competition for food, but they also look at them as a meal as well. They're very, very similar in their feeding habits, as in they're both omnivorous. They both eat from the same food source, but yeah, the mice will generally keep out the rat's way. They're sort of a bigger animal and a more vicious, competitive animal, so they keep away from them. But yeah, you will get the two in the same building, not common. And
having cats, is it cats' urine or cats themselves that will keep rats away, or at least deter them?
It would really. My mum's got a house cat, and I don't think she'd deter a rat at all. She's far too well fed and far too lazy.
Laziest cat in the world.
Yeah, it really, really depends on the cat and the cat's instincts. But yeah, cats naturally going to be inquisitive and try and kill a rodent. The urine thing, to a point, is just detecting a predator. But if you're driven by hunger or something like that, then you know that a predator's there. You just could be more wary, I would have thought. But yeah, you hear all sorts of these things. It's like even to stop cats going to the loo in your garden, go to the local zoo and get the zoo poo from the big cats, and that will deter cats from going in your garden, that sort of thing. There's something to it, but at the end of the day, it just depends on desire. If they're hungry enough, you're going to take the risk of a predator to get to a food source.
Richard, listen, it's lovely to talk to you. Thank you very much. Continued good hunting.
My pleasure. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you there. Richard Faulkner there, who is from Rentokil, and he has the advanced title of Advanced Technical Field Consultant with